on the photo album of my life. And I realized something. Those happy, smiley, plastic smile times that we want to capture with the camera, those aren't the times I look back on with the most fondness. The times I look back and I go, oh, thank God you do things differently than me. It's the pain between the pictures. Those pictures that are missing in my photo album. It's not the time I want to document and have everyone look at, but when I think about it, I go, you know what? That's when God was actually changing my heart. And yet still, I still go, when things go crazy, when things fall apart, I still go, God, no, change my circumstances, change my circumstances. And he looks back at me time and again, he goes, my friend, my son, it's not your circumstances that need to change, it's you. In fact, the only reason I'm even standing on this stage, you guys, is because God refused to change my circumstances the way I wanted him to. You see, the reason I started playing guitar was because my senior year in high school, I broke my back. You're like, how did you broke your back? I don't understand. Yeah, I was driving to school with my friend, and he was driving, and he caught the edge of the road, and he corrected, he flipped the car 5 times, going 50 miles an hour, and I went Peter Pan style out the front window, just like, woo! And I smashed the concrete, and I broke my head right here. My ear was dangling off, which was awesome. I broke my back in 2 places, and the doctors, they wheeled me into the hospital, and they basically told my parents, he's not going to make it through the night. Well, then I made it through the night. So they're like, well, don't get too excited. He's definitely never going to walk again. And then I walked again. And they're like, well, he's not going to make a full recovery. And then I made a full recovery. And the doctor's like, sorry, we don't know what God's doing with this kid. Although my sisters, they still insist that I got brain damage from it. But it was in that time, you see, to correct my back, I had to lay on my back for 2 months. Just bored out of my mind. And it could have been real easy, you guys, for me right then to look at God and go, are you serious? Because the summer before, I'd actually made some changes in my life. I'd actually stopped the relationship I shouldn't have been in, and I was fixing my eyes on him, and I was praying, and I was leading this like Bible study, and I was finally like following hard after Jesus. And it could have been real easy for me to point up to heaven and go, this is how you repay me? After all that good stuff I did for you, you never killed the fatted calf for me. Sound familiar? I didn't say that though. You know what I said? I'm on drugs! Yo, they put me on some serious pain meds here, guys. I mean, I'm talking Puff the Mac Dragon was my nurse. You know what I'm saying? It's like, stay away from me. I finally got off the pain meds, but I was still stuck on my bed, and so it was then, right then, I was like, hey Mom, Dad, I'm really bored. Can I get a guitar? I need to do something. So on my broken back, I started learning these chords, and I started to learn a song to sing, not knowing that 17 years later, I'd be standing on a stage and preaching the gospel about God's grace to you guys. It was 14 years, I'm sorry. But it's hilarious, man, because I never would have chosen that path. I never would have said, God, break my back. I never would have said, God, let me go through that pain. But there's something, I don't know if you figured this out about God, this God whose son is Jesus. But he's this God who, he seems to have a knack for taking all the bad and all the horrible and all the ugly, and he has this way of working it together into something more beautiful than any of us could ever imagine. I mean, you don't even need to look at my story and my song. You just need to set your eyes on that cross, you guys. And that cross, you know what it is? It is evidence to our minds. It's balm for our souls that our God is a God who brings beauty out of ugliness. He's a God who brings art out of chaos. He's a God who brings life out of death. And so whatever you're going through right now, you may be like those disciples sitting in the storm and feeling like it's never going to end. You may be a broken back or a broken mess, and you feel like there is no way that something beautiful could come out of this. But my friends, when you stare at the cross, let it remind you, all hope is not lost. And if you would just wait, maybe, just maybe, the next sunrise is waiting with redemption in the wings for you and for me and for all of us. Amen.